are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Ready, set.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. The toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Ready. Third.
On play action, Daniels. He's got him, and he's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Go, check. Let's go.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Packers have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Second and a yard. Here's a first carry for their running back, and that'll be a gain of 2 and a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Love to throw it on 1st down. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Packers.
Let's go.
On bootleg, it's Love. He's got it at the 7. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Ready.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Set.
They'll begin here on the ground. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Commander.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
Travel start on the ground. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meetings, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
On the double.
2nd down and 8.
Let's go, man.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I'd say after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. Now 3rd down comes up.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
We'll try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Love. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get down. The drive continues. That's a gain of 18 yards. Love to throw. This one complete right side. And he's in. Touchdown, Green Bay. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll break the huddle.
Hey, check
Coming
out,
up
check
now
out.
for
Street,
first
street.
and 10.
Here we go. Set.
There's a run going left. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot on. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's down in.
Black open. Hunt.
On first and 10, here's Love. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
Here we go.
Now Love. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Let's go.
Throwing is Love. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7. Now here's second and goal.
Ready.
Now Love. He'll be hit as he throws this side, and it's going to fall incomplete. It might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Packers. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Packers will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Ready.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll knock him down just shy of the 40.
What we're seeing here in this first half is exactly and the play call all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
This looks like a design run. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Three. Get up.
As they try to run it here, he'll get about 2. Andrew Cooper, they're on the tackle. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Ready.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
That's the mindset I just love seeing from a running back. His eyes weren't just on that first down marker. They were on getting that first and some on top of it. That's pretty impressive.
They'll stay on the ground. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Ready up.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Get up.
They'll stick with him again. We'll take this down right to the edge of the red zone. 21. Javon Bullard, they're on the tackle.
Got it. Ready.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Smash.
This one is on the ground. And he will have the Commanders' first down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker and find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Check smash. Come on.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And you're one of the go-to guys on your team. I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after.
In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Ready. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Ready, right?
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. fourth down.
Make some good plays today.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Commanders cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Love. He's going to look for the home run goal. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Dragon 60. Let's go. Panther 11. Panther 18. Pioneer.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. Quick pass. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet. It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Get it together.
Here we go. Set. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Daniels now on first down. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring it down.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Let's go now.
Here's first and 10.
Big Lion.
Again, on the ground, and nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Ready. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Ready.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. A gain of 21.
Great pre-snap recognition. formation here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. This one from 39 yards out. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This one from 39 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we have reached halftime here, and the visitors from Green Bay out on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense fight the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Throwing on second down, Love. And that one incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short on sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
It is 3rd and 10. Back to throw is Love. The throw here is complete. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. And he'll give himself up after picking up the first down.
4th and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, keeps this drive alive.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Packers. They go play action with Love. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Here we go.
Here's Love. This one caught at the 4. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Love. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Green Bay. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
The kick is good. Makes the score Packers 35, Commanders 13.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the green. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. This will be a short pickup to about the 30. Lucas Van Ness, the former first-round pick, there to make the tackle. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They face 2nd down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Get it.
From the shotgun, on 3rd down, Daniel, nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
The Commanders about to send this one away as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go.
Here's Love. One complete to Pierce. And he's out of bounds. Very close to the 40-yard line. That's number 40 on the season for him. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On play action, Love. That's to the right side. And we complete.
Until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think here we are in the 2nd half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Come on.
A 2nd down throw for Love. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Through the middle of the field. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion. The defenders saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. If they're fortunate, this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Let's go now.
On second down, Love. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Touchdown, Packers. The extra point from Party is good. And the Packers will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
On the set.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here.
Hut, hut.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Come on.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Mustang 19. Hurt.
Throwing is Daniel. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
3rd and 9.
Ready.
You guys are garbage.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points, but really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
Ready.
They'll go. Here's Daniel. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
He keeps it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Down.
Throwing is Love. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and
Ready.
frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't like it.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work
can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Coming open is Pierce. It's on target.
He wasn't fooled by that zone coverage at all, Mike. They're trying to change up the looks of what style defense they're going to show this quarterback, but without getting pressure in his face, he has so much time to go from his first to his second to his third read of his progression. And
That's the end of the third quarter with the score.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts.
Okay, Frank.
First and 10.
Set.
Here's Love to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. He gets three. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Washington. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy six.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
No choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Fight, 97. Ready?
Love. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Ready?
Now Love.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that running back. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Green Bay. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. The extra point from Party is good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Okay, ready? They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's going to take a shot down the field. A big hole left side. And they are not going to catch up to it. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Washington. problem there on the extra point. And the Commanders are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone. No move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Ready, set.
Up the middle, and they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now line. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is brought in. And he will score again. Touchdown, Packers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point from Hardy is good. And the Packers are going to extend their lead.
27.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Trap 60, trap 60. Set, ready.
On play action, Daniels. Now he'll air one out. And flags come out. That's batted down. It's incomplete. Looked like early contact. Let's check the call.
Hold it ready. Here we go, set.
Now a give up the middle. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
If it was a guy, Mike, who just refuses to go down, you'd love to see the old school kind of stiff arm, get off me. Ability to break these tackles and still pick up big yards.
Still get a
Reed,
first
go.
down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. He runs with it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
Let's go now.
Daniels to throw on second down. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's...
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, right?
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
set.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Come on, set. Ready.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's second and
Watch
2.
out now. 50 Fury. Here we go, set. Check, huh?
Love to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
Ready.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Green Bay. Hardy now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Packers are able to extend the lead.
Commanders 34.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let's go.
Now Daniel throwing on first and 10. Going up top. That's hard. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
Ready, set. Down. Viking 18.
Here's a run. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And he's in. Touchdown, Washington.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders are able to cut into the deficit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
Start the bus for Washington. Come on, come on.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. He's going to air this one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to hit just as the ball was around. And it'll be 2nd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. And it's probably a touchdown.
A run now on 2nd down. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He was brought down by Nolan Smith. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
60 Mavericks.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
Okay, break.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Stephanie. Hey, smash Broncos. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Now Daniel. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it up. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Ready. Down. Ready.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. It's a win here for the visiting Packers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.